so today I'm going to be doing a super quick back to school kind of look, not even back to school, just a look that you can wear when you're going to school. Let me just kind of give you guys a little FYI. When you go to school, you don't have to be like crazy creative and wear like super colorful makeup or super dark makeup, or you know what I mean? Like, you can just keep it natural. I know these past 2 weeks of my first 2 weeks of school, I did stuff like this that was really, really neutral, that you could barely even tell, you know, that I had a lot of makeup on. And I think only one time I did dark, which was just like a smoky eye, but that's it. Like, I didn't go all out and put crazy colors all over, because you're just going to school. Like, you're not going to some nightclub or anything like that, you know what I mean? So I think that's like one of the best things that you guys should realize. I've learned from experience that over the years, you know, I used to just wear like a lot of face stuff, or not face, a lot of eye makeup, and it's not really all that worth it in the end, because you're just going to school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think doing your makeup is more for when you're going out as opposed to like going to school. You know, the other day I just wore mascara to school. Like, you don't have to completely get all dolled up, you know, for school. So just a quick little tip there. A lot of people ask me like, what's a really good back to school makeup thing? And you know, I don't know how to answer that, because I don't know what you guys are into. I would say, you know, just go with your foundation, if you, because I know I like to wear foundation now. I wear mineral foundation from Physicians Formula because my skin tone's not even yet, and I wear it to even out my skin tone. And I have, you know, just a few pimples here and there, and I just kind of wear it to calm down the color of those pimples so they're not all bright and red. And this look, I'm just using two things. I'm using the Naked palette, and I'm using this little 8-in-1 palette from Avon. But you can use whatever you have. I didn't do any eyeliner because I haven't really been wearing eyeliner a lot lately either. I've just been sticking to eyeshadows and mascara, or just mascara, or, you know, at least fixing up my face foundation-wise, and then just wearing mascara. That's just the easiest thing for me. But here is a little tutorial. I hope you guys like it. I know it's going to be a lot like, you know, some of the neutral looks that I do, but just so you guys know, I don't wear a lot of colors, and when you're at school you don't need a lot of colors. So hopefully this is helpful for those of you who, you know, want to see something like this. I don't ever claim to be a makeup artist. I'm actually quite amateur when it comes to makeup, because I'm not a huge daredevil. I don't go for like, you know, bunches of colors and different designs, and I don't have like this 3D look on my eye. But, you know, I do wear makeup that I think suits my face, and so hopefully my tips can help you out, and maybe this would be a good makeup look that will suit your face. So anyways, with all that being said, let's just go ahead and get into the look. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, the color that I'm using from the Naked palette is called Toasted, and it's this really pretty kind of pinky coppery color. It's really pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over my lid. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my blending brush and go into that same Toasted color, and you're going to start right here into the outer corner and just kind of push it into your crease, because you want to kind of darken up the crease, but you're using the same color, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to darken it up if it's the same exact color, you know? But the more blending you do, the lighter the color gets, and the more kind of pressure you add onto it, the darker the color gets. So just blend that into your crease. Get a little bit more of that Toasted, go into that outer corner crease area, and just kind of pat. And this is going to kind of like darken up the crease just a bit, if you can see that there. Okay. And then the last thing to do is take a highlight color. Now this highlight that I'm using is actually the same color as the Sin from the Naked palette, but it's not shimmery, so I'm just using a matte color. So you could either use the Sin color and you'll have a shimmery highlight, or you can just use another matte color that matches your skin tone. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my eye. Okay, and then I want to take a little bit of that and put it right here into my inner corner. Then just take your blending brush and again kind of reblend everything. Okay, then like I said, just going to curl your lashes and then apply mascara. And then this is going to be just, you know, your look. I'm going to apply mascara to my top and lower lashes, but you can do it to just your top lashes if you want. Especially if you're running out of time. Oh yeah, beautiful mascara face. Okay. And that's basically it. That's just how simple it is. You can throw on some lip gloss or whatever. Besides, people just usually take their lip gloss with them, right? So I don't have to show you guys, you know, put some lip gloss on. If you want, you could do lip stuff like lipstick or anything like that. But that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was quick, and I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Bye, YouTube.